What's going on, everybody? They're going nuts. We're about to let the monsters out. I let the dogs out. For those who have been asking for all these years, I let them out. Hey, babies. There's the babies. There's the babies. What's up, Psycho? I know. Move it. Hey, Mama Eyes. Come on. What's up, Jelly Bean? And that's the morning routine. So, good morning, everybody. What do you want, Jelly Bean? She always comes back for Daddy. What's up, Cadillac? Huh? No matter what, she's always the first one to come back and say, Dad, let's go. Dad, you coming? Dad, where you at? Dad, we're ready. They are hilarious creatures. Oh, this thing's gonna be a bother. What do you want? Huh? What do you want? Go on now, go. Where are you going? Hey, where do you think you're going? She's gonna torch you one of these days. She's gonna lose her patience with you. Her daughter gives her the business 24/7. So good morning, everybody. Good morning. Welcome back. Talk about it Thursdays. Are you ready to talk about it because it's Thursday? I'm ready to talk about it because it's Thursday. So when I do these and I say good morning, everybody, and for those that don't know, especially these Talk About It Thursdays, I do this first thing in the morning. So it's somewhere in that 6 o'clock range. You know, might be 6:01, might be 6:58. But it's bright and early, that's for darn sure. Man, this grass feels thick already. We just mowed this thing yesterday. But start getting a little bit of rain down here in the boot. And this grass just grows and grows and grows. But I love it when I cut it because it feels like a golf course. I actually get to cut it short enough to where it has that good feel to it. When I was back home in Colorado, I couldn't do that because the extreme heat and the summer and the lack of moisture, it would just burn up if you cut it too short. So now I get to do that. And it's quite lovely, I must say. So it is Talk About It Thursdays. We're going to talk about it. They're all hiding out in the barn. Over there. Hey, let's go. Come on, Mama. There she is. Black Beauty. There she is. Hi, Mamas. Good morning. What are you doing, boy? You think you're special? Plus, I get to mow this back area. It's my little walkway. It's awesome. We're almost due for getting the other part bush hogged. But it's been so dry for so long, we didn't have to worry about it. So, Talk About It Thursdays today. I had to chuckle a little bit when I thought about this one. And I kind of just come up with these as we go. If you got any suggestions for one, put it out there. Throw it in the comment section. And as usual, per the usual, I always want to hear from you guys. This isn't just me telling my stories. I want to hear your stories too. This is our interactive communication board. A blog, if you would. But this one right here. What is the... Hey, get out of there. Get out of there. Knuckleheads. Get out of there. Come here. Get out of there. What'd I say? Get out of there. Let's go. Get out of there. You like going in there, boy. But there's all kind of good little fun furry things running around in there. That's what she said. So, what's the most embarrassing thing your dog has done? And I don't want to hear ate my homework. That's not going to work. And dogs can do some stuff to make you have to turn your head a little bit. I mean, hey, get out of there. I've had a couple things happen from time to time. Get out of there. What'd I say? Move. Get out of there. Get out of here, knucklehead. So me personally, I used to have this gigantic male. This before we had Big Ace. This dude was massive as well. And this was back when I still used to go to like the dog parks, stuff like that, before I really started understanding that those things are just kind of like nasty little places to have my babies. But he would just let these smaller dogs mount him. And, you know, because they're trying to show their little dominance. So they would kind of jump on him and try and mount him. And he would just let them. And people would kind of look at me. Get out of there. And they would just kind of look at me like this big, massive Rottweiler. And this little dog is just mounting this dog. Now, he did that because he knew that they had no dominance. Sometimes that's why those dogs do that. You'll see females do it too. They're trying to assert some dominance. And he knew good and well that not one dog in that park was more dominant than him. And he had not a fear, not a worry in the world. So I think he allowed that. But for some reason, to me, it was just kind of embarrassing. Like, come on, man. But I'm glad he did what he did because he's had such a good heart. And, you know, even when the dogs tried to kind of flex on him, you know, he would hold his cool really well. Because you got to imagine, even if he's just protecting himself, you know, he's going to win that fight so viciously that we're going to look, you know, we're going to be looked at like, you know, we're bad dog parents or get the cops called on us or whatever. You know, it's like picking a fight in the street with somebody that you didn't quite realize had been training in UFC for the past 10 years, you know. Yeah, it's not going to be a very fair fight, but you shouldn't have picked that fight. So, I don't know. It just used to bother me. It was kind of embarrassing. And there's been other situations, but that's just kind of the main one I'm going to roll with today. And I definitely want to hear you guys, because I know that everybody's been in some situations. Another one, though, yeah, I'll put this one out there, too. Another one was, there'd be certain times, boy, where they would just be sniffing somebody's butt just ridiculously. Now, I'm not going to assume I know why, but that has happened, too, and you got to call them away, and then 2 seconds later, you turn around, and they're back to sniffing this person's butt, and they're terrified. They don't know what to do because this big, massive Rottweiler's on them. I think that was more funny than embarrassing, though. But I definitely want to hear you guys tell me something, a good embarrassing story with your dog. Doesn't have to be Rottweiler, guys. These aren't all Rottweiler Talk About It Thursdays. Sometimes we're just talking dogs. Canine. Look at this crazy little thing. What do you want? Huh? What do you want? Get out of here. Get out of here, kid. Like a little rabbit. Look at this cool. What's up, mama? they really enjoy to come out here and do their duties, and I enjoy it too because I don't have to clean this up back here. You know, it's big enough, don't have to worry about it. Anywhere I actually mow though, I always pick up all the dog poop. Even though that's a pretty big area in my backyard, I still get it all picked up. Cleanliness is next to godliness. Get out of there, knuckleheads. What'd I say? Get out of there. When I say hard-headed Rottweilers, you Rottweiler owners know exactly what I mean. Hard-headed. So that little one, she of course has her mother out here, her auntie out here, and her great auntie out here. And she just is relentless with all of them, to be honest. More so her mom, but she'll give the other two the business too, because she's faster than everybody. So she can kind of snip at them, and then when they try to turn and get her, she'll just take off like a little rabbit. But as you can see, we mow everything back here too. I still mow as if we had our beautiful satsuma trees. For those of you that don't know, we had about 8 beautiful satsuma trees, which are oranges. They're like the little cuties that you would get in the grocery store. Very, very sweet, very good. And they bloomed last year really well, and we had tons of fruit to give away. And I could come out here on a nice cool morning and get out of there and eat an orange, and it'd basically be like eating one out of the fridge. It was so awesome. But we had a big freeze in February, and it killed all of them. So that was disappointing. I don't know if I'm going to replant. They were pretty old though. We had the guy from LSU agriculture come out, and he checked them out, and he said they probably just had run their lifespan anyways, so they weren't really able to handle that freeze. I don't know. Mother Nature, she will make you rethink your process, but it's a good place to come back to. See the babies, love it. Get out of there, knuckleheads. I have to get a fence up one of these days, because there's a lot of critters running around here in these deep woods right here. And yeah, they're very deep woods right there. Not for the scary hearted. There were quite a few times my wife would bring them back for a walk, but take her pistol with her because she had seen a big old massive coyote back here one day. But when you got 6 of these little knuckleheads running around, not too worried about a coyote. He might get a couple good bites in, but there's no way he's going to take down a pack of Rotties. Now, one-on-one, I don't know. Don't always bet against that coyote, because it may not look like, you know, one of your big massive dogs, because he's not spoon-fed. They have to fight for everything in life. And you guys are spoiled rotten. Get out of there. Hey, what'd I say? You heard me. All right, guys. So like I said, please chime in. If you've owned dogs for long enough, I guarantee you have an embarrassing story. The more embarrassing, the better. You know, it's a little opportunity for us to share with each other. You guys always get a good look into my life, my stories, my background. So it's awesome when I get to hear from you guys. You know, especially you guys that aren't just kind of fly-by viewers that really kind of watch and support and hang out and comment. And we love you for that. We appreciate it. So make sure you tune in, chime in. And we're going to get out of here for today. I got to go to work. Oh, she done found her a ball. Look at this one. Oh my goodness. Really? Really? Get out of there. Ace, get out of there. Hey, punk. That's all the fun aspects of having Rotties. Got a nice little gully there with mud water in it. She wants to lay in it. God bless her little heart. So hit us up, guys. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. And tune back in. We got plenty more puppy videos coming as well. I just like to break the monotony a little bit. Jump back in here with our Talk About It Thursdays. And for those that don't know, yes, I'm like this every morning. Bright and early. Love you.